I'm Ely Smith with the Lynchburg Dispatch, and here we are in Roanoke County near a little town called Salem, Virginia. I'm talking to this young Confederate officer. Could you give me your name, sir, and your rank?
Yes, sir. My name is Lt George Heslep. I'm with the 60th Virginia Infantry, Company K, the Osceola Guards.
And what is your age?
My age is 28 years old.
Okay, and what we're reporting for, and I got to take this back to Lynchburg, is you just had a little raid here from the Yankees that come down apparently out of our western counties.
Well, yes, sir. The troops, I believe they were under the command of General Averill. We were over in Narrows, Virginia, just a few days ago, December 11th. And when word had reached us that Yankee forces were moving towards Salem, we were given orders to move from Narrows to Salem.
Did you come down the New River?
Yes, sir, we did. We had to cross over 3 mountains and through 2 creeks. That's why my uniform and my clothing is what it is right now.
And we see that you've been in a little mud. Sir,
yes, sir.
Did you encounter a lot of bad weather along the way?
It was horrible. It's some of the worst weather I've seen in years. That's part of the reason why when we left Narrows, we were very upset, because we were in winter quarters relaxing. And many of us had not fired a shot in anger in more than a year. The last time we had even really moved out of the Narrows area was with General Lawrence raid into what is now western Virginia near Charleston.
And we also understand, did y'all get the Yankees out of this area? You did run them out, right?
Well, from what I could tell, yes. The brigade we belonged to, McCausland's brigade, there's about 1,600 of us. Don't know how many Yankees we was facing. The dispatches indicated a large body of somewhere around 2,500 Yankee soldiers. I don't know, but we came in from the New River Valley and moved that way against the Yankees, and then we had troops moving from the Lynchburg area. We had troops moving from Covington. We linked up with Colonel William Jackson's Cavalry Brigade in an attempt to cut off the Yankees. So from what I understand, they did catch them outside of Covington, captured like 20 or 30 of them, but the damage was done. Unfortunately, the depot at Salem was a total loss. We came into Salem on the morning of December 16th at around 7 in the morning. We made it to the edge of Salem, where we began to set up fortifications to attempt to stop the Yankees. Unfortunately, we found out that the Yankees had slipped away earlier in the morning, around 4 in the morning. So they slipped away and made it over the mountains, and when we made it into Salem itself, we were approached by the mayor, and we asked what had happened, and
he was glad to see you, huh?
He was glad, but he also reported the same thing that we had smelt, which was all the bacon and all the foodstuffs that was in the Salem depot is gone. Every bit of it. This war, the longer it goes on, the worse it gets. And I don't believe that we can continue to fight a war like this.
Well, them hungry Yankees, looks like they could have done a little worse job if y'all hadn't got here in a timely fashion that you did, considering your weather. And y'all come down the mountains from Montgomery County to get into Roanoke County. Is that right?
Yes, sir. It was a long march. A lot of the men in my command were just not were definitely tested.
I'm going back on the railroad to Lynchburg this evening to fill this in report to put in a dispatch as soon as possible. Yeah, it's been a pretty smooth ride as far as the railroad this way, and I understand they'll get this repaired pretty quickly to maybe help General Longstreet and the future for what's going on down there. Do you think so?
I don't know. If you say you're going back on the railroad, you're probably going to have to catch it up Buford Station down there in Botetourt.
I'm going that way. I'm going back towards Lynchburg, not south. Unfortunately, our rails are a little messed up for right now. But I do suspect that since you guys got here as fast as you did, I don't think we'll have any more trouble out of them. What do you think, sir?
I would hope not. The longer this war drags out, the worse this whole mess gets. And I'm truly sorry about how severe it has gotten.
How's your confidence in the Confederacy, Lieutenant?
I believe perhaps we may win. I'm quite confident that the longer this war goes on, the more people are going to suffer like they have thus far. I mean, the civilian population here is now without food thanks to that raid. So they're going to be hard pushed to try to attempt to gain any food. I'd been stationed in this area from about May of this year till just November 30th of this year. You know, this year of our Lord 1863. They pulled me out of Salem to return home, and I'd been guarding most of the bridges into Montgomery County. So guess who ended up guiding the boys in?
You, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be kind of a rough Christmas for us, but when I think about the men at Valley Forge, we can put up with it again a little bit, one more year. I would think possibly by the spring we'll achieve our independence. I'm getting back to make this report from you, Lieutenant, and I will put your name in the Lynchburg Dispatch, and maybe you can receive a copy in the next couple of days. I'll try to get that to you.
Again, the name is Lt George Heslep.
It's spelt
Georgehslep.
Well, make sure we get that spelled correctly.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, sir.